Okay, now part 2 of this question, let's solve the equation now that we found the restriction. So the first thing I want to do is isolate a radical. Well, I already have this one isolated except for the negative sign, but that's fine. When I square it, I'll just square -1. So we're going to leave this like so. We'll rewrite this out so I can square both sides. So we're going to square that. So squaring this side, I have to FOIL this out. So you're going to have to FOIL with the radical. Okay, -1 squared is 1. So this just clears off then the radical after that. FOIL. Multiplying the radical by itself is just going to clear off that radical. Outside is going to give you -3, square root of 3 minus a. Inside is going to give you the same thing. And last gives you 9, 2a plus 3. Okay, combine like terms. So 3 and 9, the radicals combine. Okay, you're back to like a question. We're just starting over with solving for the radical. Isolate the radical. So we're going to move the 12 over and the a over. So -6 square root of 3 minus a is going to stay there. 2a, we're going to add an a, so we get 3a. Move the 12 over, so 3 minus 12 gives me 9. Okay, again, I could divide off the -6, but then I'd have fractions over here. So you could also look for Gray's common factor, but these are small enough numbers that I'm going to just jump to square rooting both sides. Or squaring, sorry, not square rooting. So squaring both sides. So let's keep going. -6 squared is positive 36. Times 3 minus a. This side you're going to have to FOIL. Bring through the 36 through the brackets. FOIL this out. -27a minus -27a plus 81. Okay, to solve, you want to set everything to 0. So I'm going to move things around here. So 0 is equal to 9a squared minus 18a minus 27. Now I'm going to factor. Take out a GCF first to make the factoring easier. And now we're going to factor this equation. So we have a minus 3, a plus 1. A equals 3, a equals -1. Now we must check the solution. So we're going to check these into the question because you have to check for extraneous roots. So 3 minus 3 minus 3 is equal to -2 times 3 plus 3. So I get square root of 0 minus 3 equals -6 plus 3. So square root of 0, so I get -3 equals negative, so square root of 9 is 3. So this one works. So that's fine. Let's check -1. 3 minus -1 minus 3 is equal to negative square root of 2 times -1 plus 3. You get the square root of 4 minus 3 is equal to -2 plus 3, so square root of 1. So 2 minus 3 equals -1. -1 equals -1, so they are both solutions to the equation.